it's Lizzie and welcome back to Lizzie Does. So, in today's video log, as I promised, sort of, yes, in my 2.5D theater fandom video, I will be doing a video on my most recent theater experience at my university. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I think I've mentioned this at least once or twice in previous video logs. I'm not just sure which ones. I think I mentioned this in my MNL48 video log, if memory serves me right. But yes, so I am a communication arts student, currently in my third year, and it is part of our curriculum that when you're a third year student, you have to take theater. I'm not sure if this is the same for all universities, but this is how we do it in my university. So when you reach third year, you have to take theater or film. I know previously it was you had to take both film and theater, but now they changed it into an elective. So it's either you choose theater or you choose film. I chose theater because, as I mentioned before, theater is my passion and I really love theater to bits. Okay, so I started acting in high school. Yes, first to fourth year high school I started acting. I was not part of our drama theater club back then because, well, I don't know why. I was into debate as well that time. So yeah, but I started acting in high school. Right now, currently, I am the president, yeah, of our university's theater organization. And yes, this is how much I love theater. So I chose theater, and like a lot of people in my class, there are about 30 of us, chose theater, and then our program chair told us that not all of us could get into theater, so some of us would have to transfer to film, and that crushed me somehow, because if you do not transfer on your own will, the office will transfer will transfer you. But yes, I am thankful that this is where I was put. I am thankful that I was able to perform in our university theater as part of this company. So our company, as I mentioned in my 2.5, the theater video, is called Coalesce Productions, and it was either that or non-mediocres, which from what I remember is non-mediocre. Yes, but we all decided on Coalesce Productions because Coalesce, I think, is to collate. I think that's the meaning, to collate, to combine, and that was really fitting for our production because we have two blocks, or like two sections in third year. There's block A and block B, and what they did was they merged block A and block B together to form the film and the theater class. So Coalesce Productions was very fitting. So by the way, my makeup today, I tried to recreate the makeup that I wore when I performed. I tried, but of course the memory is still fresh. But yes, I tried. Most of my eyeshadows have already hit the pan, so I had to, use similar shades. Yes, but this is the makeup and the hair that I wore for my opening act. Okay, so more on that. In this production, I served as an actor and as a part of the production staff as the makeup department head. So, okay, so our theater play this year had 4 shows in 2 days. That was held December 2 and 3, 2016. We had 2 shows each day, one at 3 p.m. and one at 6 p.m. So I had no alternate, or like I wasn't double casted with anybody, so I performed in all 4 shows. One of the characters rather, had 2 actresses, so they alternated show days. So this is our playbill. I forgot to introduce the show first. So, our show is entitled Bungang Tulog sa Gitnang Tag-araw. It's adapted from William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. So, it's the tagalized, modern, eclectic version. Yes. So, this is what our playbill looks like. And I think I can show you guys the tickets. Wait one moment. I'll go get the tickets. Okay, I'm back. And these are the tickets. I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but these are the tickets. This is for the December 2 show. No, wait. It's the December 3 show, 3 p.m. And this is for the December 2 show at 6 p.m. I think they gave my parents the wrong ticket here. Because my parents watched the last show on December 3rd, so that was the 6 p.m. show. I think they ran out of tickets, so there were a lot of leftover tickets from the first show on the 3rd. So yeah, these are our tickets. This is my handwriting. We actually manually wrote down the control numbers for each of the tickets. Yes. Okay, so going back, it is an adaptation of William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and let me read the synopsis for you guys real quick. As I mentioned, this is an eclectic modernized version, so some characters won't be the same, and since we lacked guys, some of the characters were played by girls, and some of them we had to change into girl characters as well. So here we go. Synopsis. Bungang Tulog sa Gitnang Tag-araw is an adaptation of William Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream set in a parallel universe very much like Earth. The play opens with Hippolyta, a rock singer, belting out her angst of being initially forced into marriage by Theseus, a high-ranking officer of parallel Earth. While planning the wedding, a family problem is brought to Theseus' attention by Egessa, one of the mistresses, who vehemently opposes her daughter's choice of fiancé. So, Egessa is originally Aegeus. I'm pretty sure it's Aegeus, not Aegeus, but yeah. Moving on. Hermia is in love with Lysander. I think everybody knows this part, but Hermia is in love with Lysander, not with Demetrius, whom Aegeus favors. Since parental disobedience is punishable by death in this dimension, Lysander and Hermia decide to elope and meet in a forest, but not without telling Helena, Hermia's bosom friend. Helena informs Demetrius of the secret in order to win his appreciation and love. In the forest rendezvous. The story takes on a more delightful twist as the mortals cross paths with the enchanted elements ruled by the ageless and androgynous Oberon and Titania, who are having a marital spat of their own. Titania accepts and laments that those in power and the cursing of Oberon are to be blamed for the destruction of nature and life's woes. As a relief, Puck adds some magical brew to the plot with dire but funny consequences. Meanwhile, the pent-up rivalry between Lysander and Demetrius comes to the fore at the same time that Hermia and Helena's friendship is being shattered by jealousy and Puck's blunder. However, the conflicts are initially resolved by the supernatural ministrations of Oberon and Puck. Theseus appears again while conducting his drive against drugs and search for the reported missing teens. In the end, a multiple wedding is celebrated and men and mortals dreamily sleep the midsummer night away. So yes, as you can see in the synopsis, there were changes. Theseus is originally a duke, but we changed it into a mayor, shadowing sort of the former devil mayor, now the president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, and his drive against drugs. It's pretty much the same thing. And then, yeah, I already mentioned Aegeus and Egessa before. So, our play had 4 directors. I should mention their names because, this is them. We have Godfrey Galizim. He's a student director and he also plays Puck. Neil Murillo, he plays Theseus. Tiara Rafalio, she plays an Ada or a fairy. And Joyce Verson, I cannot stress enough how amazing Joyce is because she was not only a director, she also played a role in the play. She's also the lighting director, and it amazes me. She amazes me. I think she deserves most recognition because what she did was not a joke. That was very hard. And then we have our artistic director, who is our theater advisor, Mr. Daniel Deopante. And then here we had this photo shoot. This is our Demetrius, played by Gerard Galissim. One of our Hermias. We have two Hermias, as I mentioned before. This is Zoe Dimla, and then our Lysander is Ren Mejia. So this is our cast. There I am. Yes, guys. And I played Hippolyta. I was the rock singer. And then our production staff. There's me again. Ooh, no makeup face. And then this is our Helena, played by my best friend Pia. This is Demetrius again. And then this is our other Hermia, played by Ariana Mabutas. And then Lysander, of course. Of course, oh yeah, here. This is Puck, played by Godfrey Galissim. Oberon. Our Oberon is actually a girl, played by Bianca Contreras. She's small but terrible, trust me. And then this is our Titania, played by Nads Bautista. And as I mentioned before, Tiara Rafalio, one of our directors, is an Ada or a fairy. The playbill would never be complete without a picture like this. Yes. I love my one-page spread. Here with Theseus. Of course, this is an Anastasia gown. I used this during prom, to be honest, but our artistic director said that it had to look regal. The gown had to look regal, had to have this like royal feel. So that was the only gown that I had that had that feel. So yes, okay. So basically, the production took us around 2 months to do and plan for everything, to plan, rehearse, make the props. All of our props were made by us. We had this big tree. I do not have a visual. Oh wait, there it is. Big tree that was also made by us, except of course for the structure itself, that's scaffolding. But the rest, we made the branches, we made the vines, we made everything by hand. There were times that we would call for rehearsal, but we would do props because we had a lot of props to do. Pros to Bianca, to be honest, because she planned out everything. She was the one who thought about everything, and she did an exceptional job. That was... Yes. Okay, so it took us 2 months. The casting took us 2 weeks. At least. 2-3 weeks at least. Originally, I was supposed to have a double, but something happened. My double supposedly did not attend rehearsals. So Hippolyta was given to me. Was interested to me. All 4 shows were interested to me, and wow. To have my first legit theater experience to be a Shakespeare play, words cannot imagine how happy I am that it's a Shakespeare play, because I can finally cross that off my bucket list, guys. It's been a dream of mine to be able to do Shakespeare at least once in a lifetime, and I'm so happy that even though it's not really super legit, but it's somehow legit, I was able to play somebody in a Shakespeare play. To be honest, I was very reluctant to play Hippolyta at first because I wanted to either go for Hermia or Helena, but as you would, fate brought me and Hippolyta together, and I am happy, very happy to be remembered as the Hippolyta who sang I Will Survive for 4 shows. It was fun. Rehearsal wise, we had rehearsals after school, most of the time after school. My school is in Quezon City, and I live in Makati City. And how I get to school, during mornings, my dad brings me to school. His office is like, what, 2 streets away from my school. So he brings me to school every day. And lately, because of the rehearsals, he waits for me after work. Our rehearsals are usually like, depending on the time that our classes end, it's usually around 3 to 6, sometimes 3 to 7 o'clock in the evening. And as you would, I live in Makati and my school is in Quezon City. Commuting is a big struggle. Legit. I don't know. I loved it. I did not feel tired at all. It's something that I want to do again, over and over again, to be honest. The week after the play, we had our finals week, and Monday after that, I was sort of thinking if I should bring rehearsal clothes or not. I have not moved on from that kind of thing yet, and it was like a really surreal and amazing experience. What happened? The same Monday, we were asked to take down our props from the theater, and it sort of hurt us a lot because we worked so hard on those props for 2 months, and then to see them get thrown. You know what's worse? The worst part is we had to throw them out ourselves, and that really hurt a lot. Especially the tree. It's a good thing our other artistic director, the technical manager, his school staff, Kuya Raul, was the one who took down the tree for us, so we just had to like take everything out of the theater, and that still pretty much hurt. But yes, it was a really surreal experience. Being somebody who wants to do theater in the long run, I think this is a good starting point. I am amazed at, oops, yes, I am amazed at this production, to be honest. I'm thankful that this production happened. There were so many things that happened that led up to the production. There was even a time when we weren't sure if we were going to be able to present it to a public audience or not, but I'm very happy that it happened. It was surreal. Like, when I got home after the final show, I sat in my bed and I sort of cried to myself that, but they were tears of joy. They were tears of joy that I was finally able to do this, that this thing happened, that I was part of something extraordinary. Oh my god. This play, probably I would consider marks the start of my theater career. Yeah, it's an amazing experience to be a part of a play, to be able to have an audience, and to be able to hear them laughing, clapping. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. I'm thankful to this production, to Coalesce Productions. Guys, you're the best. I never would have wished for a different production. I never would have asked for different people to be in a production with except you guys. You guys are the best. We had ups and downs, but I'm thankful that those up and downs did not in any way affect our performance, affect the play as a whole. And I'm very thankful to you guys, because in the 2 months that we worked together, I could really feel that we were a family in Coalesce Productions, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to have you guys as my very first. I'm proud to have Coalesce Productions as my very first theater family. Yes. Ah. Okay, so experience-wise, of course, Shakespeare is very hard to deliver. Very, very hard to deliver. We followed a script that was already translated. We just edited out a few of the parts, but it was still like what I consider like deep Tagalog, and that was really hard, especially for somebody like me. Tagalog is not my first language. My first language is English. So, growing up, I had difficulty speaking Tagalog, especially if it came with K's. Especially if the sentence or the word starts with K's, I would buckle like that would happen legit. I only started I only started speaking Tagalog when I was in second grade. Yeah. But Shakespeare in nature is somewhat very hard to deliver because, you know, Shakespeare has a lot of work put into it. Like, if you can't deliver it properly, then, you know, it's just not Shakespeare. And from what I know, Shakespeare plays are sort of really hard to like deliver, hard to live up to. But yeah, I am very thankful that this happened. I am very thankful that I was a part of this, even if it was short-lived. I'm pretty sure that this is not the first time I'll be doing Shakespeare. Hopefully. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. My next video is probably going to be something that, you know, is really like, it's Yuri on Ice, and I am trash for Yuri on Ice, right? So, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. This was Lizzie signing off. Bye bye!